Alright guys, just when we thought things might quiet down in San Francisco, Curry's extension turned out to be just the appetizer. Now, the Golden State Warriors have three crucial contract situations hanging in the balance, each of which could dramatically shape our team's future. We're diving deep into that right now. But before we do, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button so you don't miss any Warriors updates. The re-signing of Stephen Curry is, without a doubt, a huge relief for all of us. This one-year extension secures Curry until the 2026-27 season, ensuring that the heartbeat of the Warriors keeps pounding for a little while longer. But is this enough from the franchise to build around our star, the team he deserves and needs for that elusive fifth ring? That's the million-dollar question hovering in the air, making us all wonder what the front office's next moves will be. Stephen Curry's extension a step in the right direction? The Curry saga is finally over, and while that's a huge win, the real work begins now. Curry's extension might have been a no-brainer, but the next moves from the front office will determine if we can truly make a run for that championship. Is the franchise doing enough to support our star in his quest for another title? That's the question that will haunt us all offseason. 2. Jonathan Kuminga's contract dilemma. Next up on the docket is Jonathan Kuminga. At just 21 years old, Kuminga has until October 21st to secure an extension, or else he'll head toward restricted free agency next summer. But here's the kicker. Does Kuminga warrant a max contract north of $220 million over the next 5 years? The franchise seems more likely to offer something more modest, perhaps around $30 million per season. This negotiation could very well set the tone for Kuminga's future with the team and how engaged he remains in our long-term plans. Moses Moody, the forgotten man? While Kuminga grabs the headlines, let's not forget about Moses Moody. Another young talent eligible for an extension, Moody could be eyeing a deal in the $11 to $13 million per year range. That's no small sum, but if Moody continues his upward trajectory, it might be a bargain. The big question is whether the front office prioritizes Kuminga, Moody, or tries to strike a balance between the two. This decision will directly impact our roster construction for years to come. 4. Quinton Post, a rookie with something to prove. Finally, we come to Quinton Post, the 52nd overall pick in the draft. While his contract situation isn't grabbing as much attention, it's just as crucial. Post is expected to occupy one of the two-way contract spots, potentially replacing Reese Beekman. With his size and presence, Post could be a game-changer in our front court, but the competition is fierce with Pat Spencer and Daquan Plowden also vying for those spots. This training camp will be critical in determining who secures these highly contested positions. The impact of these decisions on the season ahead. As the October 23rd season opener against the Portland Trail Blazers looms, the Warriors face some monumental decisions. Each contract situation, whether it's Kuminga, Moody, or Post, carries significant weight in shaping our roster and, by extension, our championship prospects. The challenge for the front office will be to find a balance that preserves the future without sacrificing the present. Kuminga, the future star or a risky gamble? Kuminga's athleticism and versatility make him a potential future star for the Warriors. But does he deserve a max contract at this stage? Offering such a lucrative deal to a player still in development is a risky proposition. Is it worth the gamble, or would it be wiser to keep our feet on the ground and extend an offer more aligned with his current value to the team? 7. Moody's steady development, a safe bet? On the other hand, Moses Moody has quietly developed into a reliable contributor. From being a bench player to someone who could start with his solid defense and consistent shooting, Moody might be worth an investment in the $11 to $13 million range. But again, it all depends on how the front office views his long-term role. This is a delicate situation that requires careful analysis. 8. Quinton Post, a wild card in the roster. As for Quinton Post, his future with the team remains uncertain. Being a second-round pick, he has everything to prove during training camp. Will Post show enough to earn a spot on the main roster, or is a two-way contract and valuable experience more likely his fate? While his situation might seem minor compared to Kuminga and Moody, it could significantly impact the team's depth this season. 9. The pressure is on. We're just over 2 months away from the season opener, and the pressure is mounting. Every decision the Warriors make now will either pave the way for another year of dominance or leave us with a season full of question marks. The front office must nail these negotiations to ensure we're ready to compete at the highest level from day one. The road to glory begins now. In the end, the only thing that matters is getting the Warriors back on top, with Stephen Curry leading the charge. But that journey begins with the right decisions from the front office. Kuminga, Moody, and Post each require careful handling with the right balance of risk and reward. The extension of Curry was just the first step. Now it's time to secure the rest and prepare our team for another season of glory. So what's your take on these contract situations? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any updates on your Golden State Warriors. See you next time. This version enhances the narrative flow, adds more depth to each point, and maintains the passionate tone you prefer for your Golden State Warriors content.